Christine Townsend. I am co-founder and trustee with Integrate Bristol, and I'm also the VOSCA advocate for the Bristol Children's Safeguarding Board. And I'm making this video to give you some feedback from the main board meeting, which is on the 20th of July. So the whole sector has been asked for any ideas they might have around improving the way that our looked after children do their life story work. There seems to be a gap in the provision that we're putting forward for our looked after children. So if anyone's got any ideas, the board would be really welcome, and I'm sure social care would gratefully receive those. There has been a review of local children's safeguarding boards. Apparently this is called the Woods Review, and there will be some developments and some changes, but it looks like Bristol will be maintaining their children's safeguarding board. The main difference they think is going to be that serious case reviews will be done at a national level, not necessarily at a local level. We heard from some annual reports in the annual cycles. One of them was the Child Death Overview Panel, their reports. We had the school safeguarding audit, and we had private fostering. And I learned something that I didn't know, but private fostering, once you become 16, you don't necessarily have the same, you're not considered necessarily to be a care leaver in the way that you would if you were looked after by the local authority. There's a strategy that's gone out for children, young people and families. It's an online survey. I know ASMA sent it out to us all, but they're still collecting people's views on that. But the emerging themes that are coming back are emotional and mental health of children, maternal health and poverty, the impact of poverty and austerity. The Children's Safeguarding Board report, their annual report for 15-16 is currently being pulled together, and that should be ready for sign off in the early autumn. And there was a report back around the multi-agency safeguarding hubs, or the MASH, as you might know them. The pilot's been finished. Largely speaking, it was felt to be very positive. And so long as the austerity situation doesn't get any worse, I'm thinking that maybe the MASHs, they'll be looking to send those wider. And the last area that came out of that board was around children being put into police custody, and they're looking at the appropriate accommodation. It's been long been understood that accommodation, police cells for children, not appropriate accommodation, and so the local authority and the police are working much more closely to try to make sure there's provision in place for if children need to be in custody, that it is a much more appropriate place than a police cell. And that's all.